Hello and welcome back. Oh wait, fuck.
Oh, you keep saying
Hello.
welcome.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Hello and welcome to our first movie review. Today we're gonna be reviewing Kong versus Godzilla.
Who would have thought?
What you guys thought?
Who would have
You guys
thought? Who would have thought?
You got.
We are experts in this field. We've been doing
For
We've
years.
been doing this for years.
For years.
Film enthusiasts.
We've
years.
talked to the best of the best critiques. We've
give
taken
it a
notes
7.
from.
Warner Bros. Gave.
It's a 5.
Warner Bros. Not Warner Bros. What am I saying? HBO came to us exclusively. You know, we got an early screening, and I like to say I thoroughly kind of enjoyed this movie. I feel like they did what they could. They did it well, and they gave people what they wanted to see for the most part.
I still give it a 7.
For the most part. What you guys' overall thoughts on it?
So I thought the plot went by fast. I know we were talking about this. We were discussing this. The plot was just too fast, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
I thought they played to their strengths. I thought their how quickly they went from point A to point B and transitioning from the beginning to just the straight fight was. I think they played to their strengths there.
Mm-hmm. Kevin?
I didn't like that they moved that fast.
You
And-
didn't like it?
No.
Oh my god.
And I felt like the fight could have been better. It wasn't like there wasn't that many. There was like a few cool
Really?
moments. Yeah.
Why
I didn't think it was all that.
I kind of agree with Kev. I guess the fighting could have been a little better.
And,
And
it
it
looks
was,
like there's some
um,
disagreements.
Obviously, the movie's gonna be unrealistic, but I feel like once it's too unrealistic, you're not as immersed.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want to say anything. But
And then
yeah, he's right.
and then I watched the previous movies that lead up to it.
Would you say that you need to watch them before you watch this, or it doesn't really matter?
It does help understand with like the plot because some of the key characters are in the new movie, but I mean, yeah, it does help a bit, but I feel like it doesn't. The best one out of all of them was Kong Skull Island.
You think so?
That's my opinion. I thought that one was the best one.
When it
Yeah.
comes to the plot of the movie, I feel like the plot isn't really important overall. I
I
mean,
agree.
it's there, but like you don't really care that much, you know?
Yeah, because let's be real. I mean,
Until you don't really care really until like the ending, basically. But even then, you don't. It's not necessarily that you care. It's just like it's presented itself like more, like you know what I mean?
yeah, I mean,
Like-
I was gonna say let's be real. Like, who care? Who
Yeah, like-
actually care? Who's nobody? I don't think anybody's very invested in the characters.
I think if you're going out to watch
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Kong, you're going there to see them fight.
Yeah, I
Like,
want to see
nobody's going there
Godzilla
for the
beat
story.
King Kong's ass.
Exactly. There might be some heads out there that go for the lore and all that, but
Yeah.
I think
But-
the plot is what makes it good.
in movies, yeah, but in this,
But
And this, I just wanted to
scenario-
see the fight.
Yeah, in this scenario, the fights is what people want to see.
Yeah, but if
and
if
the
it's,
fights for me were like were pretty good.
I thought they were.
I think they delivered on
I
what they
did
should
too.
have done.
I think I don't know. Maybe
I don't understand.
I think it
where
could have been
Kevin's coming
better.
from
I
on
feel like
that.
it was cool, like the concept of like where they fought and all that,
Mhm.
like in some of the fight scenes. But I feel like the fight, like the action of like when they would punch each other and all that, I didn't think it was like anything crazy.
But you also have to think about like what about it like the choreography of it or like,
Yeah, the choreography of it.
But you also think about they're like titans. They have to move that way. Like you know what I mean? They can't be boxing each other.
that's kind of true. Yeah, they gotta be a little slow.
but they
and-
were boxing.
They were
Which-
boxing.
I thought was
they
fucking
were
good.
throwing hands.
I thought that was good. They
What I
were
did
boxing.
like though is it had pretty good action in it throughout the whole movie. It was pretty good action. Like the first 10 minutes already, bam,
Yeah.
you already got something happening.
I was telling me towards kind of like after the midpoint of the movie, the camera work for me was really what really got me. It was just like I don't know, it was just crazy how they like filmed it, I guess, or like how they used what they had, and just all the inverse that they used. You see like when they go to this other world that you see in the movie, and it's just like I thoroughly enjoyed it. But
What'd you guys think about the CGI? Was it noticeable? What did you guys think? Did you guys like look at that like part? Because I know in anime, people have this because you know how in Attack on Titans they switched up
yeah.
the animation studios.
Mm-hmm.
They're like with CGI. Apparently the new one, because it's such a heavy workload, they've included more CGI, and like fans are like kind of like annoyed at that because it's like very noticeable. But in
Uh-huh.
Kong, I think they're specialists in that.
Yeah, I don't think it was
So
bad.
I didn't think it was bad, but
I think it was pretty good.
Like,
Yeah.
like honestly, I didn't even realize like when it came to what came up at the end, like the other character at the end.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't really notice. It looked pretty like good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So CGI, what, Kevin?
anything on CGI?
No, I mean it was good. It wasn't like I wouldn't say it's bad.
I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's a pet peeve of the industry is CGI. If that shit's shit, like people will notice.
Well, yeah, if you're watching Kong versus Godzilla, like you should expect to see maybe
Gotcha.
something out of
Yeah.
the ordinary, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? How do you guys feel about the acting performances in this movie?
I wasn't a big fan.
Dude,
Very
they're just
big fan.
extra for what? Like, I don't. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like
Oh,
well, yeah, some of the. Oh, this also comes back to the plot. I feel like the characters that were in there, or some of the characters, they didn't have as much of a impact.
no,
They
it's-
were
it's
just
the-
there.
Yeah, they
my
were just
God.
there. They were just
like-
the-
It's
the-
stupid.
The ending part of how he helps all. Oh,
It was like you were just waiting for them to get smacked by
dude.
King Kong or Godzilla or
Dude.
somebody.
And there was this part where they're on a ship, and
Yeah.
dude, I got so frustrated with this part. He just.
I don't know. I mean, what also? I mean, touching back on what Kev said, like once it starts getting like otherworldly, like you start to like, I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about that. Like it's a little
Yeah.
weird. Like
Yeah.
when they made it to the other world, or fuck, I don't know what I said of it.
That you make saying or something.
But,
like,
like-
that whole trip there,
Yeah, like
and then
that's
when they were
just-
talking about like when the guy was like, okay, I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
I can't really say much,
okay.
but like it's just not. I don't know.
All right.
I think I'd touch on one more thing because I
Right.
think the big winners of this movie were conspiracy theorists. I think they were the big winners of this movie.
Yeah.
Dude, that was. I know when they first like
Mentioned
said
it?
Yeah, mentioned it. I was like, oh shit, like.
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, they took a dub here. They,
I don't
They
know.
look good.
I'm pretty sure that was part of the lore of the previous movies from Kong and Godzilla, right?
Wait, are you talking about the conspiracy theories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean the conspiracy theories?
Like the main theory, like what they went to do, like that was a big dub for
Where
that.
they traveled.
Where they
Oh,
traveled.
yeah, yeah,
that was
yeah.
the big
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, it was a big dub. Wait,
Yeah. No, I think also, conspiracy theories were kind of made fun of in this movie too,
Nah,
from
nah.
Millie's character.
Nah, she was a
and the
conspiracy theorist
podcast.
too.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. But the way that the thing she was saying and
Oh.
like about the bleach and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think
oh
I feel like they were
yeah.
kind of made fun of there too.
Yeah.
But they really took a dub
They-
here.
they kinda
they look very good. Like,
Yeah.
they look really good. I think-
Wait, I have a question. So on Kong Skull Island, where was that based at? Like,
That was based on Skull Island.
It's,
Oh,
King
yeah.
Kong's home.
and Skull Island is where?
It's where in the movie where
Where
Kong
they
was.
where they traveled to?
No, not where they traveled to, but where
Oh.
Kong was, where they first.
in his enclosure.
Oh, that's Skull Island, the enclosure.
no, not the enclosure itself, but what the enclosure was on was
On?
Skull Island.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You see, like that's more realistic. You feel me? Like that, you should just cut that. You know.
Dude, that movie was good.
Like,
way better. in
You
my
know,
opinion.
when you speak of Skull Island, I think of the original King Kong that came out way back. You know, where they went to an island and he roamed the island and they got giant bugs. Like that was cool. I don't think about, but when you start thinking about going to other places and making it look unrealistic and fictional type, I'm like, man, that's not kind of what I was expecting. you
But
feel
that's
me?
what I was asking. I was like, is that part of the lore though, behind Kong and Godzilla? This whole time, because I mean, we're not into that Godzilla or King Kong at
no,
all
we're
like
not
that,
really
right?
invested in this world. No.
So I don't know if that's
Like, I
the-
don't even know where Godzilla came from. Like, I don't even,
That's
shit.
where it was, where they traveled.
Oh,
to.
that's where he came from.
That's what I'm saying. We
Oh.
don't know if they've established that in the previous
Oh,
movies.
right, right, right.
or
Well, in the
not.
previous movies, they didn't establish where he came from,
Yeah, right.
but they did set up like, like they were like they did set up like, they're both the top two apex predators or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, they did.
'Cause-
They did touch on the where he came from.
Because first, I didn't even know they were part of the same story universe. Yeah. And then Yeah. So
I think Godzilla came from like the underground, like he was like a fossil or something, or like that's how they know of the species or whatever, the
Mhm.
Titan, because I think they found a different fossil of it underground, but
dude, and just the tech in this movie, the fictional tech, especially at the end, what they use the fossil for, of like
Oh yeah.
remember the
The
little
three-headed thing.
yeah, of what they use the three-headed monster's skull for. Like what? Like I don't know.
Nah, I didn't get that either.
Yeah, I was like, what? How does that make sense?
Also, what I want to touch on real quick, like in the intro, you know how I guess movie credits or something, you know, like when it's building up to like the actual movie, like
Yeah.
he's gonna like through it you can see like the different types of animals that existed and animals Godzilla killed and the animals Kong
That's I
killed.
literally wrote that in my notes.
Yeah,
I thought
that was so
fire. It
cool.
was like a bracket. Of 10
Yeah,
elements,
and then it made
Kong.
it to the very end.
I was like, it showed what they killed. Yeah, I feel
Dude,
like
I thought that was so cool
I think that
because
was
like you
nice
saw
touch.
all the different animals they killed and they're all the way to the top,
Yeah.
and it showed that they were matched.
Did you guys notice that?
I didn't.
What?
I
Pay
didn't catch
attention.
that.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
All
If
right.
we're gonna critique, you gotta pay attention to everything.
All right.
Just want to transition to the spoilers.
Yeah,
section?
yeah.
Yes,
let's
finally.
let's give our
damn.
our rating about the movie. and-
7.
A 7?
Give it a solid
Really?
7. What kind of 7? There's 7.
Actually,
is like
a low
standard.
7.
A low
It's
7.
bordering.
A low
It's
7?
bordering 6.
Really?
Yeah,
I was gonna give it a 9
A 9.
for what it is.
That's definitely not a 9.
What is your 10?
definitely not a 9.
For what it is,
Oh,
like
for
in
what
what
it
it was
is?
supposed to be. I think they did it. I think they did a really
Mm-mm.
good job.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So not with your top 10, but like based on what.
Based
You were
on
expecting.
yeah, based on like
Okay.
what I was expecting this movie to be, I feel like they really like nailed it. They did some shit that was like, but you know what I mean?
It didn't touch me.
Yeah,
I like the camera work. I like the way visually it looked, but the plot and the fights and this and that, not for me.
I
Not what I
say-
wanted to see.
I'd give it a 6.
Yeah, you see,
I think.
I'm not
Wait,
going. I'm not going
fuck?
crazy.
Can we like we can say spoilers now, right?
no,
Wait,
no?
Yeah,
We're just giving it a
We're just giving it
rating.
rankings, a rankings
Okay.
right now.
But yeah, I would say 6. You know what I would give a 9? Kong Skull Island. I would
Yeah.
give that a 9.
Oh my god,
Everything was good in that movie. Everything.
I give it a low 7 as well.
Low 7, really?
Dang, yes sir.
Nice.
I hit it on the
I
spot.
feel like I enjoyed it way
Nah,
more
I'm
than-
ranking it with like movies I've seen. I thought it was all right. I thought it struggled on the plot, but it delivered on what it was intended to do. So
I don't think it delivered. I don't think
Well,
it
Yeah, I
hold
don't
on.
think it delivered
Hold on,
either.
let
Like,
me-
after that ending,
If
like,
I'm
come
like
on.
basing it off of, cause like see like I don't even know how to base it off of, cause I can't compare it to like Joker that was a fucking like 9.5 for me.
Yeah.
To God, like I don't even,
Okay.
overall. Okay, never mind. I just say this like overall as an enjoyment value for the movie. I said like an 8.
Okay.
I think I
That's
enjoyed him
respectable.
more than you guys.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because you probably admire more bullshit.
Oh,
but overall, I want to see King Kong and Godzilla
Yeah.
beat each other up. I want to
Alright,
see
alright,
Godzilla
alright.
beat King Kong's
Alright,
ass.
So you're
That's
rating.
it.
So you're rating.
A 6.
6. I'm giving it an 8.
low 7.
A 6.
A 6.
Yeah, low
So-
7, 6.
so
Yeah, same thing. It's like,
That's our ratings. So now we're gonna jump into a little bit of spoiler talk and just share what we really liked about the movie and like specifics. So the warning out there.
yeah. So if you leave, if you haven't watched
Yeah.
the movie,
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, leave.
Yeah. So starting
Alright.
off the movie, when he shows up in the enclosure, when he shows up in the enclosure and he shows just the little girl. First of all, that's my biggest gripe with the movie.
What?
As soon as I saw that Kong and that little girl had a connection, I knew that they were gonna make him like the main character of the movie. That they were gonna give.
But
him
guess
the
what?
biggest role.
His ass still got beat.
But they still gave him the. They still give him the finishing blow though of the
I
main
don't-
thing.
It doesn't matter.
That girl was. She was too overpowered.
That's
Wait.
what I was, like this. You
Was
gotta
that
call it
girl
like
in the
this.
previous movie or no?
No, she wasn't.
So she's a new character this
yeah,
movie.
she was new. She pulled up
So-
out of nowhere.
So what the fuck? What is she doing
The,
there then?
the
Just
one
kick
she,
her.
she explained it. The one that take care of it, that her family got killed on Skull Island and she
Yeah.
survived because Kong protected her for some fucking reason.
the one
Like, it's irrelevant. Just stomp her. Gone.
yeah, just a fucking stomp. The one whisper.
Yeah, the whisper.
Yeah, the one the lady that she was with that was like taking care of her also. She wasn't in the other movies also.
Really?
Yeah, it would have been better if they used a character from the previous movie but they didn't.
Was she a character in the movie and just a different actor, or was she just a completely new character?
No, completely new character.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe a lot of time passed. Maybe she's
Wow.
There was,
caretaker.
if they would have used a character from the previous movie, it would have been way better because she already had like her character developed, but they killed her. So that sucks.
Well, it had me in the beginning though, cause like when the movie first started, he was waking up. I'm thinking like, oh shit, like he's in an island. You feel me? Like they had me. Then my man started breaking down trees and just chugged it, and it destroyed the sky. I'm like,
Where
yo.
I was like, damn, they really got him tied up in here, yo. Like,
Yeah,
not going
like-
nowhere.
And then when I saw that though, I'm like, what? That's kind of dumb. Why would they put him in an enclosure? I thought he had an island. I thought it was gonna take place in an island or some shit. But
It doesn't. Oh my god! It doesn't make sense why they have him in an enclosure too. Because
yeah,
are you gonna watch the other movie?
I'm gonna watch it. Fuck
Well,
yeah.
like you're saying that now, it doesn't make sense because he's not hostile towards them. Do you know what I mean? Like towards the little girl and all that. He's not
Yeah.
gonna. He doesn't do anything if she's there.
Ah.
And he could just tell her to not do anything.
But it looked like-
since he knows sign language.
Nah, it looked like they had a city around that place though. Like they had built shit around that.
Probably like
I
a
didn't-
research facility
didn't
or
see-
something.
Did they show the outside of it?
No, they didn't, but it looked like it. They had roads.
No, they did show. Oh no, you're right. There was helicopters and shit surrounding it. I think they did have roads and stuff. Yeah, you're right.
See, that's stupid. Why would you set up a base like on a skull
s-
island?
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't make sense. Well, actually, I mean, I
They
can
should
see
just
how
let
they
him
did
roam.
it,
But after that, it went to the scene in the Apex laboratory, I think, right? Where they introduced
Yeah.
Zilla. And dude, I don't know. I just find it so fucking cool whenever they introduce Zilla and they got his music going.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, he's just so fucking tough. But that part, it's just like, obviously something triggers him to come. Don't know what it is, and he just fucking pulverizes everything.
Yeah. Yeah, the plot was very fast.
Yeah,
But I
it's
like
literally
that.
like that. It moved like crazy.
Yeah, I
For some-
thought it because I thought that's what made the movie go fast for me because it was like a 2-hour movie that felt almost like an hour and
Yeah.
20-minute movie because the fight right when the fight scenes start, you don't even think about how like dog shit the plot is. You're just invested in the fights. So, I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, Godzilla is kind of overpowered.
Dog, yeah, he was so overpowered over
Like
Kong.
throughout the movie, he's like,
Bro,
he's got
could've-
flame,
He could have fucked Kong up so
Easy.
easily.
easy, and then you got like jets throwing missiles at him,
Yeah.
and like it hitting his spine. It's not doing nothing.
Yeah,
And like Godzilla could have killed Kong when they were in the ocean. You feel me? Like that would have been game over right then
game
and there.
over.
But no.
Speaking of that, so there was a part in the movie where they're transporting Kong to the Antarctica. I think it was.
Antarctica, yeah.
Was it? No, yeah, it was Antarctica.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
And Godzilla is on his way, and they see Zilla fucking up their ships like fucking 10 miles away, and the girl's like, "Release him! He's just sitting there."
And they
Yeah.
don't
Release
release
him. And they don't release him. They're just
He
fucking-
almost
they're
drowned.
just fucking staring at him, and he's chained up, trying to get the fuck out, and they're just like doing nothing.
Yeah,
They literally
desperate
they
effort.
wait. They literally see Zilla come to them. Like they're just looking at him come, and they don't fucking release him. And just because of that, the boat flipped over. The fucking ship flipped over because Kong was still attached to it, and he dragged that shit down. When
I
he
don't know
fell.
how they didn't die right there.
Yeah.
They're just that pissed me off so fucking
Their
bad.
boat.
I was like, release him, release him.
Dude, they're both flipped over and then flipped back, and all the water magically just
Yeah,
was
disappeared.
just out.
Like the windows didn't even break. You're
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, like right then, like that was the movie. Right then and there, it's over. That it should have been right there, over.
Gone.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
girl would have died,
Gone.
and then it would.
Everybody would have died, even Kong.
Literally, if Kong, because he was still chained when it was under the water.
Yeah.
If Zilla do a little fucking ultra blast from his mouth, killed him, the game that's done.
Zilla
Yeah.
could have.
He couldn't do anything
Zilla could have killed them so many times.
easily.
And the fact that he had to fake like he died just for Zilla to leave just tells you like he would have lost easy right then and there.
And that
Like he literally had to fake it.
that pissed you. How does that even work if you don't make any noise? What, since is that a thing of the lore? I don't understand. Is that Godzilla's lore? If you don't make noise, he doesn't come to you.
Maybe
Like-
he's just a prideful little fuck. Like I don't know.
I don't
because-
know. He's an apex predator. He would probably come over, bite him or some shit, and eat him or something. I don't fucking know, but I don't think he would have just left like that too. You feel
Dude,
me?
He wouldn't.
Yeah. When I was watching, when I saw the other movies and then I saw this one, I already knew like, okay, if they like fight 1-on-1, Godzilla's gonna win. So
Easy.
like, Kong needs like some kind of power up or whatever, and I guess that's why they gave him the axe.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I felt like the axe should have done more.
That
Yeah.
was pretty useless.
It was pretty useless.
Honestly, it was pretty fucking useless.
Dude, that axe should have leveled the playing field.
Yeah.
With
should've.
something, because like it felt like it didn't really do. It just protected him.
I feel like that shit was a little fucking toy to
No,
Zilla.
it definitely was not useless because he could attack with it and he could block his blast from
But
it.
what did he do with it? He didn't do
He
anything.
protected
He
it.
sliced
fucking-
his ass.
He sliced his leg, Godzilla's leg. That's the only way.
and he
hit
still
him.
beat his
And
ass.
Zilla literally just fucking took it off with his tail and just threw that shit.
Yeah,
Like-
he did fuck him up.
But it for some reason it went straight through the Mecha Godzilla. It like just
Right?
fucked him up.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like a
That's true.
and that
It was like butter.
and that thing was
Yeah.
beating Godzilla's
Dude,
ass.
just that scene. But wait, let's back to that scene of acquiring the axe because they traveled to Hollow Earth, which is the
Yes.
big conspiracy that they like, I guess, went with. So when they traveled to Hollow Earth, first of all, that first fight in the Hollow Earth of the little two dragons trying to square up with Kong,
Yeah.
Oh,
where he
yeah.
just swings them and
He
fucking
almost would have died there too.
dog. If they didn't shoot the missiles at the little guy that was wrapping himself around him,
Yeah, that dragon snake thing.
he would have died.
He would have suffocated right then and there, dead.
Dead.
Apparently, though, King Kong is like smart as shit, and that was like his advantage against Godzilla. And then Godzilla had like flame or some shit, but that didn't do shit.
Yeah, I mean his brains weren't really all that
Because he's-
crazy.
You know, apes are pretty smart or whatever, so like they
Yeah.
thought that was his advantage.
But when they went to the little temple place or whatever
Mhm.
of where his throne was, like what were they gonna do if like he just sat down? Like I
yeah.
didn't get the point of him going there and just sitting down and chilling.
Yeah,
Like imagine if he never put the axe down, and he was just chilled there. Like
yeah.
I didn't really get the point of him going. Like
He was just chilling there so they could develop
they needed
the plot with
they-
the girl.
the little
Yeah, so they could
material thing.
extract the
Yeah.
You know, it would have been better if he did pull up and then his family was there, and then it was his
And then it was
family
game.
pulled up to Godzilla, and it was
Oh,
2v2.
shit.
It was like the apes versus the two Godzillas.
The problem
like
with that
some
is
crazy
that
shit, or like a battle royale, like all of them against each other.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
problem
that'd
with
be
that
cool.
is Godzilla. I mean, Kong's family died. They both died to serve to. I forget what they're called. They actually might have been the people that or the things that Kong almost died to in the Hollow World.
Mhm.
Those dragon things.
Mhm.
I think his family was killed by those things.
But
So that's why he hates him so much.
another thing that was disappointing to me was the whole world of the Hollow Earth.
Yep.
That they didn't really introduce any cool monsters down there. You know what I mean? I feel like they really lost an opportunity to show like
yeah.
crazy monsters that were there.
They're showing it, yeah.
But they
that'd be
didn't
cool.
show anything. They showed the dragon
Yeah.
lizard things. I was like, okay. That
They
was
showed
pretty,
like a big
that was-
lizard too.
that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, the big lizard that just came out of fucking nowhere. And then they showed the little crab Johns that just came out of the ground or whatever. And that's it. Like I feel like they really lost that opportunity to introduce some really nice ass like cool titans that were down there
But-
yeah, like they
but I
just
feel like-
pulled up for the
for the
one thing.
Touching up on that, like the more monsters and stuff, I find it kind of surprising how Kong almost died by that snake dragon thing. Considering that he's the top apex predator, I'd think he'd roam around the world, just start killing everything. You feel me? But the fact that he was gonna die with that creature alone just shows like, what the fuck? Like, he
Nah,
wasn't even all that good.
They did him dirty right there.
Yeah, like
Compared to like from Skull Island, the other movie, they did him dirty right there.
yeah, like he's supposed to be top dog, and like I guess when he went to the Hollow Earth, right, and he sat down on the throne, or I guess it looked like a throne or whatever. that was his home, right? Like that was supposedly his home or whatever the fuck. I'm thinking like, yo, he should pick up some armor or some bullshit. You feel me?
armor from
Yeah.
where?
Like he'll
Actually,
craft
yeah.
some armor, like his parents or his dad gave him like a helmet or
Oh, okay.
like,
Well,
plates or
actually,
something.
yeah, because that would have leveled
That'd
it
have been cool.
even better.
Fucking axe, like you fucking. Come on.
And
Like,
then
for some armor, that'd be a good fight. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like reflecting, like maybe I don't know his blast from the Godzilla or some shit.
Yo, yeah, that would have been
Yeah.
very good.
Like
feel
the
me?
Well, I feel like he
shield
kinda
with
did that with the
and-
axe,
yeah,
though.
like yeah, but the axe was Nah, maybe like gauntlets or like
Nah,
some
nah.
shin pads. I
Nah,
don't
what
fucking
Kevin
know.
said, a shield to block and then the axe to fight because
Whoa.
That would have been a stint. Like that would be
he could have
evenly
easily
matched,
blocked
maybe.
those shots and then
Yeah,
it would have made
yeah.
them irrelevant instead of it because one shot of that and Kong is like fucked up.
Yeah, and then Godzilla is like slashing on his chest and stuff, and he's already feeling like, fucking weak as shit. Like he's already down.
Right
like,
there, he could use his little heat breath and just fuck him up.
it fucked him up. Like
And then
he got his ass
yeah, and then down there when they're in the throne room, the little Apex owner's daughter.
Dog.
My daddy gets anything he wants.
I was like,
Oh.
what?
beat. Vic got hard, easy.
No, that wasn't even it. I was like, what? Like I was just like, what is she talking about?
That was poor line choice. That was just who wrote
no,
that?
no.
Who
It
wrote-
wasn't
that
even
is
that it was dirty. It
horrible.
was just like
No. Just
Like-
no, not dirty. I'm saying like this fucking corny. Like what? Like my daddy
That-
gets whatever you
no,
want.
not even that.
That's
Like,
a little stupid. Yeah.
it was just a stupid thing to say. Why would you ever say that out loud?
That's what I was.
something
this
you
is-
think
that's,
of
that's like a
internally,
poor like writing that line. Like why would she say that? Like who fucking says that in
Like,
real life?
Yeah, because that's an issue you have like internally. You don't
Yeah.
say that
That's
shit.
an issue
Like, if you
internally.
have, like if your dad's like abusive or something, like you don't fucking you don't typically would fucking say that in the middle of a fucking you're right next to fucking Kong.
Yeah,
Your dad
they were
gets what he
fucking
wants.
irrelevant. Kong squished them like that. Like they were fucking stupid.
they're fucking no.
Like
Out of the story. For
that shit should have happened a while
Yeah.
ago. They should have stopped the little girl. They should have killed everybody.
Yeah.
Kong should have broke out of his enclosure.
And the bullshit. Oh my god, the bullshit. The bullshit that got me, yo, was when Zilla used his breath on the ground, and it made it all the way down to the Hollow Earth.
Mm.
But when he was
Yo,
up
that
on the
was wild.
surface, his shit looked like just like it was
A
like
regular
like
laser
a
beam.
laser, like, but not that. Like he literally cut through the whole Earth to go to the Hollow Earth. But
Oh
like,
yeah.
you know, like it kind of the trade off of power is like, what the fuck?
Also, what I didn't like the Millie part and like where he goes to meet up that one, like the dude at the Apex lab, like
Like
that.
Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie, like
engineer.
all that, like that whole little
arc?
idea plot thing.
That was pointless.
That was pointless. Like,
They-
what
they-
the point?
the-
What was the point of that?
that was
Like,
actually pointless.
like they should have just cut that part off and let's just see what the people want to see. Kong get his ass beat by Godzilla. That's it. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to see.
fucking Useless
They're
character.
ma-
It's stupid. They're running around, listen to a podcast, conspiracy theories this, conspiracy that. They get this fat dude. They get in a truck of Weatherman's
They
truck.
literally go to this random ass guy's house,
Yeah.
asking for some bleach to drink because that's how the government can't track you or whatever.
Talking about some tap water, fluorine.
Tap water fluorine.
Like, what the
Government.
fuck?
The
That's
Nazis
bullshit.
have to track
But, like,
people. Dude, I think Alex Jones would have been proud of this one. There's no way.
He's like, what, Kevin?
Dude, he's probably co-direct.
I guess the main thing that came out of that, I guess what they were going for was at the end when they dropped the guy's
That was
beer on the computer and then it just somehow broke
somehow
Yeah, it was very
Godzilla.
bad.
somehow this $1 trillion company pour water on the computer and the shit malfunctions. I don't.
You pour alcohol on it.
Oh,
Not even a lot, just like
It was a little
little bit.
flask. I don't.
Well, then again, too, it was for some reason it was up to like 3 kids to try to overwrite, to try to turn off Mechagodzilla once he took his own will. Why? They have a whole lab, the richest lab, but they have no other scientists other than the one dude who died.
Also, that's another thing. It's like, why is Mecha Godzilla there, and why does Godzilla and Kong team up?
That
Like,
honestly, that
What
was,
is-
Because they want a happy ending.
Yeah.
like that's stupid. Why are you gonna
think-
end it off
I
happily?
think they felt like they needed to go with the happily ever after thing.
Dude, that is bullshit. That pissed me off
Yeah.
too.
Let's
like
talk.
Mecha, why is he there? Like,
Yeah. What do you guys think about the fight scene in Hong Kong between both of them? I feel like that shit was crazy. I liked it, especially how Hong Kong looks with all the neon shit. That looked fucking dope.
yeah, that was cool.
Like I don't know. You guys said you guys didn't like the fights that much.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the fights. Like how
They're
they
okay.
using the buildings, dragging the faces on the buildings and shit.
That was cool,
And
but
just-
they're okay.
Okay, really? I
Yeah,
I
enjoyed
thought
it.
they were, I thought they were,
The
I thought they
cameras and
delivered.
the camera angles on shit that they used. I think I loved it. I loved it. I think that fight scene. I think that was a nice build up. But then I thought they were gonna end it off with that. You know, the last fight, the final fight. But then turns out they're using what was his name? The 3-headed monster.
Um,
Monster Zero. That's his name. But he has a
Corny.
different name. I don't know his name.
Like a
though.
serpent-looking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
three-headed,
eyes
the
white
three-headed, the three-headed. They're using his skull to power the mecha because of his DNA.
Like that's
was
the
like,
biggest
wait,
bullshit.
what?
That's a whole different species.
Wait,
How you
but
gonna
it didn't
charge
make,
that up?
It didn't make sense because remember when the guy that was piloting it like electrocuted it or something
Uh-huh.
and he died and then the mecha just started moving on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
It's
the
just
plot
like-
going by fast as hell.
Yeah,
they
like
just literally.
dude, the more I'm talking about it, the more my score is going down.
So
Like, I'm at a 5 now.
So, okay, so-
like
so
shit.
let's.
But this is us nitpicking everything though. Like
Yeah,
That's
this is just-
what we're supposed to do, and like
I'm telling you, we've learned from Linguini himself.
I'm
Alright.
not a happy customer.
So would you guys watch a prequel to this or sequel?
I feel like where else could they go with it? It's not.
They're gonna
Okay.
another fight scene, but this
Dude,
time with them actually
if
fighting.
they like make a movie called The Hollow Earth and not really focus on Kong and Zilla and just like focus on that whole other world,
Yeah.
I feel like that would be dope. But I
Yeah.
feel like Zilla and Kong, I feel like they did what they could do.
No, I want to see one of them die.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see there to be a winner.
Yeah, like a straight up
somebody-
winner.
There was a
Somebody died.
winner.
Like Zilla holding on Kong's head or
Yeah,
some
one of
shit.
them.
No, there was a winner.
There was no winner.
There was
Zilla
no winner.
won.
They both left.
stayed alive.
They both left, but Zilla,
Zilla-
definitely beat Kong's
Zilla
ass.
definitely beat him. Kong was on the verge of death until that one guy.
They gave him
That shit.
a heart.
They gave him a fucking. Oh, dude. First of all, when he piled the ship on top of Kong's chest and he ran out the thing, this guy got so far so fast for some reason. Like Kong is big as fuck. He literally climbed down Kong so fast and like ran like 5 miles away for like fast as hell. I don't know.
That thing should have killed him.
And they charged his heart with the spaceship.
Yeah, like, are you serious? That is such bullshit.
But overall, Godzilla won the fight. He beat Kong's ass. Kong was on the verge of death.
One of them should have died.
I mean,
That would have made the movie way better if one of them died.
Well, we didn't even explain what the mecha was. Basically, the mecha was made because he wanted to prove that human was the apex predator and not these monsters, which it's fucking stupid. Basically,
yeah.
to replace them,
So
just to show their power
yeah.
in science.
That's they always do that shit where they make the corporation is the
Yeah,
bad guy.
yeah.
They for some reason they took out the main thing was Godzilla is the villain here and Kong's gonna save us. And then they just fucking introduce a corporation that's so fucking evil and looking to destroy and just take over the world
Yeah.
and they make that the bad guy.
Yeah.
And then they team up against him.
Yeah, like that new corporation that just like came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Apex.
Like, yeah, like the one that were trying to like kill the Titans or whatever the fuck. Like they just
No,
came
I
out
think
of nowhere.
Apex was in the past Godzilla movie.
Monarch. That
Monarch.
That one was in
Okay,
the
yeah,
past. One.
Monarch,
That's
yeah.
always been
I
in
knew
all of them.
one was there. Yeah, but I forgot which one it was.
That's like the main one that's been in all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think that makes it for the Kong review. It was
I mean, overall delivered. For me, I guess that is. Would you guys recommend this?
No.
No?
I'd recommend Kong Skull Island. I'd recommend that one.
I mean, it's okay to watch. It's a cool movie to spend some time on. Like if you got
It's
nothing
a
else
fun
to do.
action flick.
Yeah. Like if you got nothing to do, watch.
Yeah.
Sure. But like,
you don't gotta go to the movie
yeah,
theater
you
to
don't
see
gotta
this.
spend money on that shit.
Well, HBO.
Just
the
wait
way
for
to
that.
go.
Or just go on like 1, 2, 3 movies and watch that shit.
If
Sure we
someone
can.
died,
Oh, you can't say that.
No, that's not. Condone
promote?
privacy.
Oh, right.
Piracy.
Sorry.
What's up, Kevin?
if Kong or Godzilla, if one of them like killed each other, then I would
Man,
recommend
you'd
it.
be
Yeah,
satisfied.
of course. I
Yeah.
just wanted to see a
I feel
straight
like-
up
Or
fight.
if they found Kong's family and they like all fought Godzilla because he was overpowered,
Mhm.
then that would have made it
These
even
shit
better.
jump-
I feel like it was bullshit how they introduced Mecha and just reverted the fights from King and Kong. I mean, from King and Kong, from Zilla and Kong to team up. That's bullshit.
Dude, I
That's-
wish I was one of the directors. I would have made a fire ass movie.
That shit was
Oh
just
my God.
bullshit.
Dude, I would have made a
Yeah.
fire movie.
I guess we just have to go on Indeed and look up applications.
Yeah.
I'ma
Well,
just
this
make my own skit.
Yeah. Well, this is it for the for our Godzilla versus Kong review.
It's our first movie
Some
review.
of us enjoyed it, some of us didn't. Whatever. Solid movie overall. So yeah, thank you guys for watching our first movie review.
We'll catch you in the next one. I
Yeah,
guess.
we'll catch you in the next movie.